tree face. And today I want to show you a little thing I've been working on. It's a scale in which you play every note in a given key continuously from lowest to highest on the fretboard. Every note that's possible. I got the idea for this from seeing the natural progression of scales over time. Before the 80s, people largely stuck to these little box patterns. Then in the 80s, guys like Randy Rhoads started doing 3-note per string patterns. And then more experimental guys like Alan Holdsworth started doing 4-note per string patterns. Well, the next, step would be 5 notes per string, right? Well, you only got 4 fingers. The way you accomplish this is by sliding. And people have been doing this for a while, in particular with the chromatic scale. They do this little pattern. And all you do is you slide up a note. In this case, from the 6 to the 7, it's a half step to get those 5 notes. And it's a very basic principle. It takes a little while to get accurate, especially when you're position shifting and playing really fast. I call these staccato slides because a normal slide is very legato and smooth sounding. But with these, you pick each note, and when you're doing a whole step, you kind of lift your finger off slightly, very slightly, so you don't get that note in between. You try not to. A good exercise for that is just to take 2 notes, like the 5th fret and the 7th fret, play them normally, and then try to do that with the staccato slide. And try to get them to sound the same. If you do that for a while, it gets a little bit easy. And you build up the speed over time and try in different positions because it's very different when you play really high up. You're going to need to do that for the scale. So once you've mastered that, now you're ready to tackle the scale. So I'm going to show you a little demonstration of it. It's an E minor scale. Play it slowly at first. Now, it's really difficult to be accurate with those slides, but with a little practice you can do it pretty easy. It's also fairly difficult to get it to sound smooth. You want to focus on trying to make it sound like a continuous pattern, the same way all the other scales sound. I've found that it's difficult to skip strings and make it sound fluid, like it's a continuous pattern. But with a little practice you can do it. So I'm going to just play it really slow so you got the fingering correct. The fingering is on the tab. You'll look at the actual staff notes. So the entire pattern is just play the open string, index, and then slide. Play 6 notes on the low E string. And then 5 notes on the A with the slide from the 5th to the 7th. Now, you can play various licks just like in any other scale, like little sequences to make it a little bit more interesting to write licks. Here's an example that it's in the tab. Very simple idea. You just go up the scale a little bit, then you descend, then descend, And you don't have to play 4-note per strings with this. As long as you have the pattern in your head, you can just play extended lines. You can play 3-note per string licks using this pattern if you get it stuck in your head. So here's a descending example of that. All it is 3-note per string patterns played across the pattern. So I played 3-note per strings twice, then move down, etc., along the entire pattern. And that's about it. See what kind of sequences you can make. You can make huge extended runs. This is about the maximum you can get, the final frontier scales. So until next time.